Hello, thank you for watching Greatness in Me Africa video. And this is a professional medical sales representative, an opportunity that mostly stays in darkness. As we all know, employment opportunities in the action of getting these opportunities, it is always involving a process filled with a number of tests. And these tests are getting set up by these employers in order to get the right people for the jobs. And these tests are meant to assess or check for the individual's knowledge, capability, skills, and experiences as well. However, sometimes it goes further, checking for the other aspects that truly affects the individual personalities, which includes ambitions as well as attitude. Could be others as well, but all has to be related to the individual, to that employment opportunity as far as interest or whatever that it seems to be relevant to that employer. However, there is a process. A part of the process that is also involved, it is for us to identify these opportunities once they have been given out by the employers, to identify these opportunities and to apply for it. After being applied for it, of course, we need to expect being invited for the interview sessions just to enable, demonstrate, and explain our self-worth on how we will be capable enough of executing our responsibilities and whatever productivity that will be able to contribute. All of these three steps we need to prepare for it. Identify and applying, we need to prepare for it. Interview sessions, we need to prepare for it. As well as even after being offered a job, we need to be grateful by working harder, because a number of people, of course, they're applying for this job, but the ones who got selected for the job, they're always few. So we need to be justifiable and not take these opportunities for granted. Some other people, they're really believing in luck. They're getting to judge other people that are getting a good salary package, that they're lucky. They're also judging some other good people that are having a very good roles, maybe a general manager or country manager, or maybe a CEO, that they are lucky. But does it always work in that way? I've prepared just a small example for you so that we can have a clear understanding of what luck is. Maybe just imagine that you're at home, maybe thinking about how much you need a certain amount of money for your basic needs or for something important. Then you get to remember that you don't have any food to eat later. Then you understand that, okay, maybe I should go out, just have a walk around and try to see something, whatever that will be suitable, so that I can buy it and use it for dinner. While walking around, you get to see two people standing along the side of the road having a kind of a discussion that somehow attracts your attention. Then you get to hear that they're speaking about one of the events expected to happen in one of the nearby hotels that are expected to be opened up. And a part of the process of advertising this hotel, they have also arranged a comedy competition. Which, of course, some of the people that are expected to be winners, they will be rewarded some amount of money. And even being a third winner, you're going to be rewarded $1,000. Now you get to approach these people to get the specific details. It comes to your understanding that one of the person is actually a manager there and organizer of that event. Then it takes your name and lists it down that you are one of the medians that will be there. You go back home, you listen and try to listen to your heart. Your heart tells you that, okay, this is something, you can do it. You decide to prepare for it, work on it. And then around 8 p.m., you go there half an hour before the event has started. You also get to see other activities that the hotel is performing, and competition part reaches. And then you get to see some other people that went for the same issue of comedy performing on the stage. You acknowledge them that, okay, they are better. And to the extent that you start doubting yourself, maybe it is something maybe you can do or not. Then you start realizing that, okay, this is what I wanted. I wanted the money. and you said, okay, if this is something that truly brought me up to this point, I should go for it. Then you go to the stage when it reaches your time. You give all your best. However, at the end of the ceremony, you are getting announced as a second winner, whereas you are rewarded $3,000. Okay? Now, this is the $3,000. This is the kind of money that you even didn't have an idea, or you didn't have any clue whether in the morning whether you are going to have this money by evening. Okay? So, was it lucky that drove you to get there? Well, partly maybe I can say yes, but it wasn't entirely lucky that drove you to get that money. You see, lucky, I will define it in terms of how you got this information. You got this information, whatever that made you to go out there, try finding something for dinner, is what made you to get that information. However, this lucky is nothing if you didn't work for it. That when you decided to work on it, to approach this guy to get these specific details, to give out your name so that they can list you as one of the comrades, to go back home and start preparing yourself, go there and try your best, take your opportunity, even though you acknowledge that there are other people that are better than you, but took that chances of performing there in front of other people. That is what drove you to get that money. That determination, that ambitions, that is what drove you to get that money. So we should not point fingers at other people that are maybe having a very good salary packages, or they are having a very good growth, or they seems to be succeeding very fast. It is because they are taking a lot of risk and they're putting a lot of effort into it. So we should all have that into our habits as a part of our culture, to work harder to earn a particular reward, right? So in my next video, I'm going to share to you about that basic experiences that most of the junior medical representatives are facing. Truly believe that this is experience that is truly reflecting to the people that joined before me this career, even to those people that we joined together, even to those people who joined after me, and to those that are expected to be joining, and maybe by now they're still in colleges or university, and then maybe they'll be joining this year or next year. So even to those people who are working as a medical people, could be a nurse, a pharmacist, or a doctor, and some are interested to join this career, it's really important for them to understand it better so that they can prepare themselves well, that in the end they're getting to benefit with this job. Quite different from our experiences, whereas we got to join this opportunity blindly without even knowing. So if you like the contents of this video, please kindly do not forget to put your comment below just to know what you're thinking, and kindly like if you like this content of this video, and please do not forget to subscribe so that when I release my next video, you become the first one to know. Thank you so much, and this is Greatness in Me Africa. Bye bye.